Hi guys, I hope this works. I've been trying to play around with some remote shooting that will hopefully allow you to see some of the settings that I'm using. Um, this window over here shows my very low battery, so we'll see how long this goes. Um, this actually allows me to take a picture, how I have my camera set up, and I am going to take a picture with my cell phone so I can show you my very simple setup here. So I have my camera attached via Wi-Fi to my laptop, and then in front of me I have some flowers. They're evergreen clematis and they smell lovely. I have a bouquet of those flowers, and then about 2.5 feet behind the flowers I have a very simple backdrop. I'll try to zoom in on that or just focus on that so that you can see. So it's just a textured fabric, kind of wrinkly, kind of dirty. It's really just there for a pop of color that contrasted a little bit more with the flowers. But you can see if I'm not focusing on them, I can see way too much texture to the backdrop. So I am going to focus on the flowers. This takes way longer than I'm used to doing it on the screen like this. So I am looking for, normally when I'm shooting through my camera, this is way easier. So I'm trying to focus on that foremost flower there. My settings, in lesson 2, assignment 2, I'm going to be getting into this a little bit more, but my shutter speed, I have my camera in manual. I'm using a 100mm lens, and so the rule that I follow pretty much for all photography is that I want my my shutter speed denominator to be twice whatever my focal length is. So if I was using a telephoto lens, mine goes up to 200. Basically, the minimum shutter speed that I will use with that lens is 1/400th of a second. So I want the 400 is twice what my longest lens length is. So in that case, it's a 200mm lens, so I need my shutter speed to be 1/400th of a second. And that rule obviously is it varies lens to lens. I have a 50mm lens, and so my minimum shutter speed with that lens is 1/100th of a second. I have a 16 to 35mm lens, and so that would make you think that if I was shooting at 35mm, that my slowest shutter speed could be they don't go to 70, so it'd be like 1/80th of a second. And that is about the slowest you can go and not need a tripod. So the slowest you can go for handheld. I really don't like the level of crispness at that speed at all. So as a rule, I try to stay about 1/160th unless I am doing something special. So in this case, I've manually set my shutter speed to be 1/200. Even though I just have my camera sitting on a table, I'm not holding it in any way. This is incredibly annoying, the lack of control I have. I'm centering on, like I said, that foremost flower there with some difficulty. There's definitely some screen lag. Yeah, it's showing clear on my camera and not on my screen. So the next setting, I have this lens as wide open as it can get. So 2.8. I'm going to actually, oops, that was my shutter speed I changed. I'm going to change my aperture just so that you can see. Oh, it lets me change it on here. Okay, so if I change it to 3.5, it actually changes it on my camera, and see how it got a little bit darker. And I have my ISO on auto. Why are we doing that? I don't want to do that. This is a learning experience for us all. Okay, so if I go to f8 or aperture of 8, you can see how picture gets darker. Nothing else changed. If I go all the way up here to f14, I should see more of the flowers starting to come into focus in the background. Maybe even losing some of the foreground. The other thing to note is that since I have my aperture on, or my ISO on auto, it was trying to shift that up quite a bit and allow more light in. So I'm gonna go back. So I have that nice soft blue color in the background. I have my flower here looking nice and crisp. If I wanted a little bit more detail in the flower, I would maybe go to the f4.0, and that will allow, see, this petal is really in focus and this one doesn't have quite the definition. This is all quite a bit in focus. That's going to yell at me about my battery. That's how I would control that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to take the picture. I don't know if I did it or not. Sorry for all the trial and error here. Okay, so that took the picture there. And so it's going to show me what my settings are. So I am shooting indoors, and it did put my ISO up quite a bit to 1600. I don't really like to shoot that high. No, it's not. I think because my battery is going to die. We might have to come back to this in a moment. See if I can save it. Oh, okay. I just needed a minute to think, I guess. No, it's gonna die.